anyone, including men, can mother.
No, a man can't, for example, breastfeed his...
Would you say to a woman that can't breastfeed that they're not a mother?
No.
Would you...
Mothers are women. I hate to break it to you.
No.
You're daddy if you want to be daddy. You're not mummy.
I wasn't planning on covering another gender debate this week, but then this clip landed in my feed, and I had to stop everything. This is a live TV panel. No script, no edits, just Piers Morgan sitting across from a panel that includes commentator Amy Nicol, and within about 30 seconds, someone drops the line, anyone, including men, can mother. Not, can be nurturing. Not, can help raise a child. Mother. And from that point on, you're watching two completely different operating systems collide, one side arguing from lived experience and inclusive language, the other side arguing from biology and dictionary definitions. Piers doesn't raise his voice. He just keeps asking the same simple question in different forms until someone has to actually answer it. And by the end, this stops being theoretical fast. Let's get in.
I think that we'll all agree that motherhood starts way beyond the biological event. And anyone, including men, can mother.
No.
And play the role of a
men,
mother.
Father.
Piers, would you...
Women, mother. That's because the titles are male and female titles.
Okay, with respect, would you look into the face of a man that has just lost his wife and is really struggling to play the role of the mother and the father and say that to him?
Yeah.
Say, you're not a mother.
He's the father.
That child...
Well, you might be more sensitive in those circumstances.
You still call him a father.
He's playing the role of the mother because...
If that was me, I'd be a father. I wouldn't suddenly morph into a mother.
Again, with respect, to mother and to father are not gender-specific.
They are gender-specific.
No, they're not.
Why are we pretending otherwise?
The skills
of course
to
they're
mother and to
gender-specific.
father can be acquired.
Are you a woman?
Well, yes, I am a woman. Are you a man?
So can I suddenly say... You can just literally say, I'm a woman.
I am a woman, but I'm also capable of the skills it takes to father a child. Similarly, you are a man and you are capable of the skills to mother a child. I would hope. I'm not sure, though, because nurturing, caring, is that in your capabilities?
I brought up 4 kids very well, but they've always known who their dad is and who their mum is. What's wrong with that?
But the skill to mother is something that a man can also do. You
Why,
can mother
so the point is, Sonia, that you can do both of these jobs within the role of parent. Do we have to define mothers and fathers by their gender?
Sadly, we do now. If you'd have asked me 2 years ago, I would have probably been on Amy's side, actually. But now we've experienced the whole messing around with words and the categories and certainly the taking of female titles. And you have to look at the origin of why that tweet came to be. And that tweet came to be because everybody thinks that they can suddenly put on woman face and be a woman. And it was interesting, very sexist tweet, incidentally, because later on they were advertising for a male writer, not somebody who identifies as male, but a male writer. Yeah. So you can suddenly put on a dress and become a woman, but you can't do the same with a man. And men and fathers and mothers bring completely different skill sets to parenting.
And both genders are capable of both of those things.
Yeah.
Here's
the problem. A man can't, for example, breastfeed his kids, right?
This is irrelevant. The biology and that type of thing is irrelevant.
Because he can pretend to be a mother all he likes, but he can't breastfeed his children.
Motherhood.
So it's like, you know, there are limitations to motherhood for men.
Motherhood isn't breastfeeding.
No, but hang on a moment.
It's part of it for some mothers.
Is it intrinsically part of it? Is having a womb motherhood? Would you say to a woman that can't breastfeed that they're not a mother?
No.
Would you say that?
No, I'm just saying it's one of the many things that actually only a woman can do.
And it's really important we acknowledge it as well, because...
But that's not mothering.
We only have to look at...
That's not mothering.
Mothers are women. I hate to break it to you.
Okay,
I know we're not allowed to say this anymore, but it's an insult to every damn mother in this country. That suddenly blokes can come along and go, I'm mummy. No, you're not. You're not. You're daddy if you want to be daddy. You're not mummy.
If you look up in the dictionary to mother, the verb to mother is something that a man is capable of.
Capable of, Amy, but can I just point out, this is all about having a play, essentially about motherhood.
Yes.
So at what point does everybody have a view on motherhood apart from mothers?
They're not gendered. A man can play the role of a mother and have the skills required to be a mother.
Amy, did you just actually say that? Listen to yourself.
Okay, please.
Here's the thing, right?
Mother is not gendered.
It would be a very different play.
Okay, here's a dictionary definition of mother.
You're going to say
a woman in relation to her child or children.
And now
a female parent. A
If
mother
you read
is
up
a
the verb
female
definition-
If
parent.
you read the verb definition, bring up a child with care and affection. However, it quotes, she didn't know how to mother my brother, he was very sensitive, right? She's mothered 2 foals if it's give birth to. It's all female.
Can I give an example?
Everything is female.
If I take you...
A mother is a woman.
Sonia,
Piers,
What is happening to this
Amy, hang on
country?
a second.
Yeah.
Sonia,
I'll tell you. Don't do
Amy,
World's Gone
hang on a
Nuts.
moment.
Yeah.
Amy, hang on a moment.
Yeah.
Sonia, I think a lot of people will agree that fathers can bring mothering skills to parenting.
They can bring nurturing.
They're fathers.
But if you are asking for a play about motherhood, derived from a woman's experience of mothering, then you may well want a mother to be involved in writing.
But the thing is, let's be clear about this. This is beyond some idiot writing a job advert for a London theatre and trying to be PC. This is also infecting the British Medical Association. They had an internal memo where they wanted to rename expectant mothers as pregnant people. That's the world we're living in. We need to remember that babies come from women and fathers can be every bit as nurturing, but in a different way. Mothers and fathers have different skill sets. And absolutely, if it's a play about motherhood, it should absolutely be written by mothers who have the knowledge and experience.
You're saying mothers and fathers have different skill sets.
Yes.
But men and women are both capable of those skill sets. So why limit them? Piers, are you a man?
Yes.
Right. You're a man.
I'm currently identifying as a man. At the moment, that's not illegal, but it will be soon.
If I said during this debate,
it's a PC issue.
if I said Piers was a real father figure to me during that debate, if I said you were a father figure to me during this debate, or if I said you really mothered me through that debate.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I have a
How many?
4-year-old. A 4-year-old.
Does she think you're mummy or daddy?
Watch the move here. Up to this point, the debate is running entirely on abstraction. Mother isn't gendered. Anyone can play the role. That's hard to disprove because it's a values claim, not a factual one. So Piers stops arguing values and drops in one concrete, physical fact. A man can't breastfeed. That's the technique he doesn't attack the philosophy, he tests it against a single, irreducible biological example the abstract claim has to survive. And it almost works against him, because Amy immediately counters with a real logical trap of her own. Plenty of women can't breastfeed either, so does that mean they're not mothers? For a second, it actually looks like she's turned his own tactic back on him. But notice what she doesn't do. She doesn't answer whether a man can mother. She just points out that breastfeeding alone isn't the whole definition. The core claim is still standing untested. Back to the clip.
He thinks I'm mummy and daddy.
We just
No,
need
he
to
doesn't.
expand.
How many times has he called you daddy?
Your gender.
How many times has your son called you daddy?
Stereotyping.
Okay, how many times has he called you daddy?
Well, here's a brilliant example.
You just said he thinks you're both.
He buys me a
How many
Father's
times has
Day
he said, hi,
card.
daddy?
He buys me a Father's Day card.
Has he ever
and says,
called you daddy?
You are a mum and a dad
Has he
to
ever
me.
called you daddy?
Let's not
It's not about labels.
Yes or no, has he ever called you
If he
daddy?
called me robot man,
Has he ever called you daddy?
It's all
That's
One
irrelevant.
generated.
One answer.
Piers, you love
Yes
to
or no?
reduce things.
Has your son ever called you
That's
daddy?
irrelevant. I play the role
Yes
of
or
a
no?
father to him.
Can
Can you just give me a yes or no?
I was a single
Sonia, thank you very
parent.
much.
I was
I
a
have to
adopted
bring the
parent.
conversation to an end.
Mothers are women.
Your
17
son has
minutes
never
a
called you
mess.
daddy for a reason.
Fathering
You
and
know why?
mothering are very
Your
different.
mummy-
Here's the thing that makes this exchange actually land. And it's not the dictionary definitions or the BMA memo, it's the turn from theory to a real 4-year-old kid. The whole first half of this debate is abstract enough that both sides can keep talking past each other. But the second someone gets asked a direct, personal, yes or no question about their own child, the abstraction collapses. That's the pattern worth remembering. Broad philosophical claims can survive almost any counterargument, but they get exposed the moment they're tested against one specific, real situation, instead of a hypothetical one. Piers never raises his voice through any of this. He just keeps narrowing the question until there's nowhere left to redirect it. And notice Amy and Sonia don't agree with each other by the end either. This isn't a clean two-side fight. It's messier than that, which honestly makes it more interesting than most panel clips like this. The moment I can't stop thinking about is the repeated, "Has he ever called you daddy?" asked calmly, 4 times in a row, until the room goes quiet. So tell me, was that a fair, grounded pushback on redefining motherhood? Or did Piers just corner someone on live TV over their own kid? Let me know in the comments below. And if you got value from this breakdown, hit that like button subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.